Somewhere right now, somebody's staring at a phone that hasn't buzzed in 6 straight days. They think they're the one losing their mind and falling apart. But they got it twisted. They don't even know who's actually losing sleep right now. Everybody thinks the silent treatment is a one-way street. Nah. When the person who usually calls all the shots suddenly loses all their leverage, that's when the real movie starts. 'Cause for the first time ever, they have zero clue how this story ends. Let's look at what's really going on under the hood, psychologically, when we're dealing with a narcissist. Picture a phone battery that literally cannot hold a charge. Most regular people build their self-worth from the inside. It takes a hit, it bounces back, it's solid enough to survive a rough week. But a narcissist? Their battery is constantly leaking. They gotta constantly plug into somebody else just to feel like a functioning human. They're plugged into you. Your attention. Your patience. Honestly, even your anger, 'cause beefing still counts as attention. It means your eyes are still on them. Shrinks call it narcissistic supply. I call it a life support machine made out of other people's energy. Which means the relationship was never actually about you two. It was just about keeping that plug in the socket. Every single pass you gave them, every time you let some wild disrespect slide, that wasn't them appreciating your kindness. That was just them soaking up your voltage. So when you finally yank that plug, here's where it gets dark. In their mind, you didn't just end a relationship. You flipped the switch on a machine they didn't even realize they were surviving on. What happens to them the second you do that? Nobody talks about it. And trust me, it's way worse than you think. Day 1 of going ghost. Here's the script running through their head, and it ain't what you're hoping for. You'd want them to sit there like, damn, I fumbled. I lost a real one. But that thought gets buried before it even breathes. It gets buried under a fake story they make up to protect their ego. Their brain instantly cooks up a narrative that doesn't hurt. Instead of realizing it's a consequence, they tell themselves it's just a glitch. You're just throwing a tantrum. You're just testing them, and it'll blow over. And they buy it. Completely. 'Cause for years, whenever people pushed back, they just had to wait it out. Nobody's boundaries have ever actually stood their ground permanently against them. So why would yours? That's wild enough on its own. But beneath that fake confidence, a timer is already running. They don't hear it ticking yet. But oh, they will. Sooner than they think. See, they've run this play a million times. There's a whole blueprint behind it. Love bombing you 1 minute, then freezing you out the next. It low-key trains a person to work 10 times harder for way less. Over time, the whole relationship tilts. One person is pouring out their soul, while the other is just dropping breadcrumbs to keep them hooked. And the narc reads that mess as proof that they're God's gift, not that something is broken. So when you finally shut up and go ghost, they assume it's the same exact game, just flipped on its head. They're used to being the ones dictating when the space ends. They ain't used to sitting inside it. They think you're gonna blink first. Bank on it. It's not even just ego, it's just what always worked for them. But this time, the playbook is glitching because you aren't playing your part. And that's when they start doing stuff they'd never admit out loud. Checking your last scene. Analyzing your posts like they're detectives. Asking mutual friends, casual, questions that are low-key desperate. It ain't curiosity, it's a stakeout. 'Cause your silence took away the one thing they need to breathe, predictability. As long as they can guess your next move, they feel in control. The second they can't, the panic starts leaking out. You'll never see it on the outside. They'll look completely unbothered, maybe even smug, while low-key refreshing your page for the 5th time in 10 minutes. And if they see you actually glowing up and doing fine without them? Man. That hurts them way worse than seeing you cry. 'Cause if you're genuinely good, it means they were never essential. So they'll cope by telling themselves your happiness is fake. A performance. Anything but the truth. But the truth is, something is starting to crack. In psychology, this has an actual name, narcissistic injury. And let's be real about it, this ain't heartbreak. Heartbreak is mourning a person. This is mourning an ego. Your silence is completely wrecking the story they've told themselves for years, that they're irreplaceable, magnetic, and impossible to leave. Every single day you don't hit them back chips away at that lie. And when that wall cracks, it doesn't look like tears. It looks like straight-up irritation. Mood swings. Random blowing up over nothing. They're bleeding out internally from a wound they can't even name. Now watch the mask completely slip, step by step. First play, fake indifference. They go ghost too. Suddenly they're posting like they're living their absolute best life. Parties, trips, fake smiles. It looks effortless, but it's a whole script directed straight at you, just in case you're watching. When that flops, they try the soft launch, testing the waters. Low-stakes texts. A random meme. Double-tapping an old picture. Just checking if the door is still unlocked without risking their own pride. Still ghosting them? Cool, now comes the heavy machinery, hoovering. Suddenly, they magically remember how amazing you are. Paragraph apologies show up. Promises to change show up. It feels exactly like the person you first fell for, right on cue. Is it real? The panic is real, yeah. But they don't want to fix the damage, they just want back inside the house. And if hoovering fails too? The mask drops entirely. They flip the script, make you the villain, and start smearing your name to anyone who'll listen. The whole thing is just a ladder of baits designed to make you react. But there is one move that snaps that entire ladder clean in half. It ain't some big dramatic showdown. It's literally nothing. Zero reaction. Sounds simple, but it's a beast to pull off. 'Cause their whole operational system runs on your emotional reactions. Love, hate, tears, whatever. Any reaction gives them a thread to pull on. A calm silence gives them absolutely nothing. No validation of their power. No material to twist. It's the one outcome their whole playbook can't handle. Holding that silence is brutal, though. It means absorbing the memes, the guilt trips, the fake charm, and choosing not to bite, every single time. But when you hold the line, they're left trapped in a room with themselves. No crowd. No stage. For someone who spent their whole life running from themselves, that's the ultimate reckoning. So, let's keep it 100. Do they ever actually learn? Most of them don't. Real change means sitting in that discomfort instead of just waiting for the storm to pass. That's rare. What usually happens is they just go find another outlet to plug into, a new source of supply, and run the same script on someone else. That might sting to hear, but look at what you're really asking. If you're still asking, did I hurt them enough, they still got a lease inside your head. The real question is, what did that silence give you? It gave you breathing room. Room to hear your own voice without their static. Room to remember who you were before you built your whole nervous system around keeping them happy. If you're in the trenches of this right now, day 3, day 30, staring at a dead phone, get this through your head. The same silence that's driving them crazy is the exact same silence that's saving your life. Two people, opposite ends of the same quiet, having two completely different trips. One is drowning in an unfamiliar panic, the other is finally coming home to themselves. So if you still feel like you're the one losing, you ain't. You're the only one in this script who gets to walk away and actually build something real. They're just gonna keep waiting on a version of reality that's never coming back. Somewhere right now, somebody's staring at a phone that hasn't buzzed in 6 days. They think they're the one who has to survive this. They don't even know, they're the ones running out of time.